Discover how serverless architecture is revolutionizing Laravel development, enabling unprecedented scalability, efficiency, and innovation in modern web applications.
Just as the first rays of dawn promise a new day, serverless architecture heralds a transformative era for Laravel development. This chapter explores the foundational shift towards serverless, charting its evolution and uncovering why this moment is particularly significant for the Laravel ecosystem. The emergence of serverless, a historical perspective. For decades, deploying web applications meant provisioning and managing servers, a complex dance of hardware, operating systems, and infrastructure scaling. Developers were often burdened with operational tasks that pulled them away from their core competency, writing application code. The rise of cloud computing offered some respite, abstracting away physical hardware into virtual machines and containers, but the responsibility of server management largely remained. Serverless computing emerged as the next logical step, promising to free developers from these infrastructure concerns entirely. The core idea is simple yet profound. Run code without managing servers. Cloud providers dynamically allocate and manage the necessary computational resources, scaling applications up and down automatically based on demand, and charging only for the exact compute time consumed. Evolution from traditional hosting to serverless. The journey from dedicated physical servers to serverless functions represents a significant paradigm shift. Traditional servers, full control over hardware and software, but high operational overhead and manual scaling. Virtual machines, VMs, hardware abstracted but still required OS and software stack management. Containers, Docker or Kubernetes, application and dependencies packaged, offering consistency and portability, yet requiring container orchestration. Serverless, focused solely on application logic, with all infrastructure management handled by the cloud provider, enabling automatic scaling and cost efficiency. Key benefits of embracing serverless for Laravel. This shift brings compelling advantages directly to Laravel applications. Infinite scalability. Laravel applications can automatically handle massive spikes in traffic without manual intervention, scaling to zero when not in use. Cost efficiency. Pay-per-execution models eliminate the cost of idle servers, significantly reducing operational expenses for many applications. Accelerated development. Developers can concentrate on writing business logic and features rather than spending time on server provisioning, patching, or scaling. Enhanced resilience. Serverless platforms are inherently fault-tolerant and distributed, offering high availability out of the box. A new horizon for Laravel developers. For the Laravel community, the dawn of serverless is more than just a technological trend, it's an opportunity. It means leveraging Laravel's elegant syntax and powerful features in a highly scalable, cost-effective, and operationally simplified environment. Laravel developers can now build sophisticated, event-driven architectures with greater agility, focusing on innovation and delivering value faster than ever before. This is not just about moving code, it's about unlocking new potential and future-proofing the next generation of web applications.
Traditional challenges. Server management is costly, complex, and rigid. Teams spend countless hours configuring infrastructure instead of building features. Infrastructure abstraction. Serverless eliminates infrastructure concerns, allowing developers to focus purely on code and business logic that drives value. Automatic scaling. Auto-scaling eliminates over-provisioning and idle resources, ensuring optimal performance without waste or manual intervention. The perfect marriage. Vapor is Laravel's official serverless deployment platform built on AWS Lambda, bringing enterprise-grade serverless capabilities to the Laravel ecosystem. Seamless integration with Laravel's familiar tools and elegant syntax. Deploy full Laravel applications as serverless functions effortlessly. Zero server management while maintaining full Laravel functionality. Production-ready infrastructure with best practices built in.
This architecture illustrates how Laravel Vapor deploys applications on AWS Lambda, with automatic scaling responding dynamically to traffic patterns, from quiet periods to massive traffic spikes, without any manual intervention.
Idle server costs. Pay only for actual execution time and requests. No charges when your application isn't being used. Scale capacity. Handle traffic surges instantly during flash sales or viral moments without pre-provisioning infrastructure. DevOps reduction. Simplified deployments dramatically reduce DevOps overhead and accelerate release cycles to market.
Transitioning to serverless architecture with Laravel opens up a world of efficiency, scalability, and simplified operations. This chapter dives into how you can leverage serverless platforms to build, deploy, and manage your Laravel applications, transforming complex infrastructure into seamless execution. Streamline development workflows. Develop locally with familiar tools like Docker and Laravel Valet, then seamlessly integrate with serverless environments. Leverage existing Laravel features and adapt your CI/CD pipelines, for example, GitHub Actions, GitLab CI, to automate testing, building, and deploying your serverless functions. Local development mirroring serverless setup. Automated testing for reliability. Efficient CI/CD for rapid deployments. Robust deployment strategies. Deploying Laravel applications to serverless environments is made straightforward with specialized tools. Platforms like Laravel Vapor abstract away the complexities of AWS Lambda, API Gateway, and SQS, while open-source solutions like Breath provide a layer for running PHP applications on AWS Lambda. Choose the strategy that best fits your team's expertise and project requirements. Laravel Vapor for integrated AWS deployment. Breath for flexible FaaS deployments. Direct AWS Lambda integration for fine-grained control. Practical use cases and scalability. Serverless Laravel shines in scenarios demanding high scalability and cost efficiency. Build highly available APIs, process webhooks, run background jobs, and execute scheduled tasks without provisioning or managing servers. This approach ensures your application scales automatically to meet demand, from a few requests to millions, paying only for the compute resources consumed. Event-driven APIs and microservices. Efficient background job processing with queues. Cost-effective scheduled tasks and reports. Hands-on scenarios and efficiency. Explore real-world scenarios such as handling peak traffic during promotional events, processing large data sets with SQS queues, or implementing event-driven architectures. Serverless removes the operational burden, allowing your team to focus on writing code and delivering features faster, drastically improving developer velocity and reducing time to market. Instant scaling for flash sales and viral content. Automated infrastructure management. Reduced operational overhead and focus on innovation. The challenge. Legacy monolithic server architecture struggled with unpredictable traffic, leading to crashes during peak sales and wasted resources during off hours. The migration. Migrated to serverless microservices with job queues handled asynchronously, ensuring zero downtime and elastic scalability. The results: 40% reduction in infrastructure costs, 3x faster response times during peak sales, and eliminated downtime completely. Franken PHP Power, combining serverless with hybrid PHP execution, delivers unprecedented performance boosts and flexibility. Headless APIs. Laravel APIs running serverless with ultra-low latency serve modern applications at lightning speed. Modern front-end. Vue, React, and other frameworks thrive on serverless Laravel backends, enabling cutting-edge user experiences. Streamlined workflow. One-click deploys. Vapor CLI and intuitive dashboard make deployments effortless and reliable. Built-in features. Queues, scheduled tasks, and event-driven functions work seamlessly out of the box. Integrated monitoring. Performance tracking and auto-scaling insights are baked into the platform. The journey into serverless architecture isn't just about adopting a new deployment model. It's a paradigm shift that the entire Laravel community is actively embracing. This chapter delves into how the robust and vibrant Laravel ecosystem is evolving, connecting, and thriving within the serverless landscape, showcasing a future where flexibility and efficiency are paramount. A growing tide, community adoption, and evolution. The Laravel community has shown remarkable agility in adopting serverless technologies. What began as an experimental frontier is now a rapidly expanding domain, with developers recognizing the unparalleled benefits in terms of scalability, cost efficiency, and reduced operational overhead. Forums, conferences, and open-source contributions increasingly highlight best practices and innovative solutions for serverless Laravel applications, fostering a dynamic environment of shared knowledge and growth. Synergy with existing ecosystem tools. Far from being an isolated component, serverless Laravel integrates seamlessly with the tools developers already know and love. Local development environments like Laravel Valet and Sail continue to provide familiar grounds for building applications, now with enhanced awareness for serverless deployments. CI/CD pipelines are evolving to include serverless-specific deployment strategies, ensuring that the entire development lifecycle remains smooth and automated. Enhanced local dev. Familiar tools adapt for serverless, maintaining developer comfort. Seamless integrations. Third-party APIs, databases, and queues connect effortlessly. Broad compatibility. Most existing Laravel packages work out of the box with minimal adjustments. Vibrant resources. Extensive documentation, tutorials, and community support drive innovation. Third-party integrations and package compatibility. One of Laravel's greatest strengths lies in its rich collection of packages and its ability to integrate with diverse third-party services. The serverless ecosystem extends this, allowing Laravel applications to interact effortlessly with cloud-native services. From managed databases and message queues to AI/ML APIs and payment gateways, the serverless approach amplifies Laravel's integrative power. Crucially, the vast majority of existing Laravel packages are compatible with serverless environments like Vapor, requiring little to no modification, which means developers can leverage years of community-contributed code without rebuilding from scratch. Developer resources and future outlook. To support this evolution, comprehensive developer resources are continuously being developed. Beyond official documentation, a plethora of community-led tutorials, courses, and example projects are available, guiding developers through the intricacies of serverless deployment and optimization. This collaborative spirit ensures that the barrier to entry for serverless Laravel remains low, empowering more developers to harness its power. The ongoing evolution of the Laravel framework itself, with an increasing focus on performance and cloud-native capabilities, solidifies its position as a leading choice for modern, scalable web applications in the serverless era.
Modular architecture. Laravel applications breaking into independent microservices enable unprecedented agility and team autonomy. Independent services. Serverless functions communicate via clean APIs, creating loosely coupled, maintainable systems. Easier maintenance. Isolated services mean faster iteration cycles and significantly improved fault tolerance.
Global Edge Network. Deploy Laravel on Cloudflare workers and Fly.io to run code closer to users worldwide. Reduced latency. Dramatically lower response times create seamless experiences, regardless of user location. Ultra-responsive apps. Serverless plus Edge equals applications that feel instant, scalable, and always available. AI-powered features. Chatbots, recommendation engines, and predictive analytics running serverless deliver intelligence at scale without infrastructure complexity. Laravel Boost integration.
AI integrations streamline coding workflows and deployment processes, making developers more productive than ever. Future-ready applications. Combine AI intelligence with serverless scalability to build applications ready for tomorrow's challenges.
Navigating the shift to serverless architecture with Laravel offers unprecedented opportunities for agility, scalability, and cost optimization. This chapter outlines a comprehensive strategy to guide your organization through this transformative journey, ensuring a smooth transition and long-term success. Strategic planning and assessment. Begin by defining clear business objectives for serverless adoption. Assess your existing Laravel applications to identify suitable candidates for migration and understand potential challenges. This foundational step aligns technology initiatives with overarching organizational goals. Migration and re-architecture. Develop a phased migration strategy, starting with less critical services or new functionalities. This might involve re-architecting monolithic applications into smaller, independent Laravel-based microservices that leverage serverless functions for optimized performance and resource utilization. Team preparation and skill development. Invest in training your development and operations teams on serverless concepts, cloud provider services, and Laravel's serverless integration capabilities, like Vapor. Foster a culture of continuous learning and experimentation to embrace new development paradigms. Technology roadmaps and tooling. Establish a clear technology roadmap outlining the adoption of serverless-compatible tools, CI/CD pipelines optimized for serverless deployments, and robust monitoring solutions. Ensure security best practices are embedded from the outset. Future-proofing your applications. Design your Laravel applications with serverless principles in mind: statelessness, event-driven architectures, and scalable database solutions. This ensures your applications remain resilient, cost-efficient, and adaptable to future technological advancements. By following these actionable steps, organizations can confidently embark on their serverless journey with Laravel, transforming their infrastructure and unlocking new levels of innovation. Stateless architecture. Design functions without persistent state and leverage event-driven patterns for robust, scalable applications. Async processing. Use Laravel's powerful queues and jobs system for background tasks, ensuring responsive user experiences. Monitor and optimize. Track performance metrics and costs with Vapor's comprehensive monitoring tools to optimize continuously.
Cold start latency. Initial function invocations may experience slight delays. Mitigation strategies include provisioned concurrency, keep alive pings, optimized package sizes. Development environment. Local serverless development requires specialized tools. Vapor CLI for testing, Docker containers, enhanced debugging workflows. Security and compliance. Cloud-native deployments demand attention to IAM permissions, data encryption, compliance requirements. Multi-cloud support. Expanding serverless capabilities across Azure Functions, Google Cloud Run, and other platforms for vendor flexibility. AI integration. Deeper machine learning integration in serverless workflows enables intelligent, self-optimizing applications. Growing ecosystem. Expanding tools for hybrid and edge serverless Laravel deployments create endless possibilities for innovation. In an era demanding instant scalability, cost efficiency, and developer agility, Laravel's serverless evolution is not just an emerging trend, it's a foundational shift. This paradigm allows developers to focus purely on code, abstracting away server management, provisioning, and maintenance. From dynamic APIs and event-driven architectures to background processing and microservices, businesses worldwide are leveraging serverless Laravel to build highly performant and resilient applications. Real-world implementations showcase significant advantages. Companies are deploying mission-critical applications that effortlessly handle fluctuating traffic, reducing operational overhead and freeing up resources for innovation. Success stories highlight substantial cost savings due to the pay-per-execution model, alongside dramatic improvements in deployment speed and reliability. This agility translates directly into a competitive edge, enabling rapid iteration and quicker market response. The journey of Laravel serverless is deeply intertwined with emerging technological convergence. It's becoming the backbone for applications that integrate seamlessly with advanced AI services, enabling intelligent data processing and personalized user experiences. Combined with edge computing, Serverless Laravel promises ultra-low latency for global user bases, pushing compute closer to the data source. These trends are creating unprecedented opportunities for innovation, allowing developers to craft sophisticated, globally distributed systems with remarkable ease. By embracing Serverless Laravel, organizations are not just adopting a new technology, they are investing in a future where development is faster, infrastructure is invisible, and applications are inherently scalable and robust. It's shaping the future of web development by democratizing access to powerful cloud infrastructure, allowing teams to build tomorrow's apps with today's best practices. Unmatched scalability. Automatically scales with demand, ensuring peak performance without manual intervention. Cost efficiency. Pay only for the compute resources consumed, significantly reducing operational expenses. Developer agility. Focus on writing code and features, not managing servers, accelerating development cycles. Future-proof architecture. Integrates with cutting-edge technologies like AI and edge computing for next-gen applications.
Not just a trend, serverless represents the future of scalable, cost-efficient web applications. The technology has matured beyond experimentation into production-ready reliability. Smooth transition. Laravel Vapor and ecosystem tools make migrating to serverless straightforward and powerful, removing traditional barriers to adoption. Start today. Begin your serverless journey now to build faster, smarter, and more resilient applications that scale effortlessly with your business growth.